the channel. For all the new subscribers, please make sure to click the subscribe button. And for all the returning subscribers, welcome to another video by your fave. I don't know how I kept getting my intro wrong. Like, I've literally done my intro like 50 times before we started recording. Alrighty then, let's just jump into it. I know that I've said over my social media for the past couple of months that I'm going to start introducing new content, and that's because I really kind of want to engage with the guys as well as the girls. And I know that lockdown is making it kind of hard with all the content we're producing is very monotonous, it's the same. So baby gal, on one of her drunken sprees, decided, oh my god, I'm a really big fan of reality TV, and I noticed that sometimes I enjoy watching people rating reality TV, but now I've noticed that nobody really rates South African reality TV, and that's because a lot of people think that South African reality TV sucks. But I'm here to tell you that that is wrong. You are wrong. Not all of them suck, just most of them. But anyway, we're here to talk about some of the I don't know, the country's favorite reality TV shows, and some of like the world, you know, most I could say controversial moments that ended up on social media, which is really important, because there are a couple of reality TV shows in South Africa that could have made a boom, but they were just lacking some sauce, man. Some tomato sauce, some, you know, you got the juice, you got the liquid fruit. Where was it? Where was the tomato sauce? Where was the liquid fruit? Keenan. Anyway, so a couple of days ago, I asked on social media, do reality TV stars in South Africa get paid? And a lot of people were like, no, they actually just do it for brand awareness. So if you guys are watching and you guys are from like other parts of the world, you'd be surprised to know that in South Africa, some people just do reality TV shows for free. Borrow each other's cars, and then deny it when the whole world saw that person getting out the car. Like, babes. So I've got a list of some of my favorite, or I can say some of the most known reality TV shows that have aired, obviously in South African media. And the first one that we're going to be rating is Real Housewives of Johannesburg. What a joke, madam. So for me, if I had to rate Real Housewives of Johannesburg, I'd give them a solid 6.5. Okay, now I'll tell you why I'm going to give them a 6.5. It started off great. I think season 1 was 10 times better than season 2. Season 1 triumphed season 2, and that's because in season 1 there were actually rich people. Oh, whoa. There was one rich person. First of all, Real Housewives of Johannesburg. I think the only person that fell under the housewife category was Madame. Or who else in the show fell under the housewife category? For me, season 2 lacked a lot of sauce, it lacked a lot of juice. That was a whole lot of like hit and misses for me. I didn't like the characters. The only lady I really liked was Mrs. Mops, and that's because Mrs. Mops brought some oomph to the show. Initially, I liked LaJoy, but then I realized that LaJoy's got a bit of like bully tendencies, so it kind of became a and it's kind of like why would you sign up to be on a reality show then not be on the show? I think I saw LaJoy a total of like 4 times, and I think she didn't even go on any of the trips. She was just very isolated, so I think for me, she should have never been on the show to begin with, personally. But anyway, I would definitely give Real Housewives of Johannesburg 6.5, and I think the star of the show was definitely Madame. She should have stayed on Real Housewives of Johannesburg. I don't see why she left. I think her leaving was just a catastrophe, like, honestly. And can we just actually say to the directors, can you get actual housewives who have actual money? Because we're tired of seeing this. Like, really. The next one is my ultimate fave, Mamkhize. Namhlanje soyabona DSTV and Disney 8 Awards. So hamba ngostyle lathi ngiyasoza to style. Mamkhize gets a good solid 7.5 from me. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna round it off to 8, because Mamkhize, actually, we saw like she was living lavish, and it wasn't a joke. Like, if you're gonna live lavish, if you're gonna show me bits and pieces of private jets in your trailers, I want to see that private jet parked in your backyard. Did you guys see that lady's house? There's an east wing and a west wing. Okay, they can't even airdrop pictures to one another. They're too far. Like the Bluetooth range at Tsiiii. I'm understand what I'm kidding. Do you realize that they probably need to have 2 routers in the house because the Wi-Fi won't reach the other side of the house? I'm just trying to say, Then Mom Kiza gets a solid 8 from me, and I'm gonna tell you why. One, she's entertaining. She's really, really entertaining. I think she's the one reality show that they juiced out a lot of content from it. Like, there was a lot of content because she's rich and she has things to do, and we want to see her do it. I would have liked to see her shop some more though. Like, I was really expecting that kind of flex though, but Mom Kiza brings the heat. She brought the heat to the show, the heat. Now, I'm giving Mom Kiza a solid 8 because I feel like the only thing that she really lacked was content. Not necessarily that she wasn't giving us what we wanted to see. Let's be honest, Mom Kiza did right. She was doing charity this side. She was doing luxurious events. She always looked very lavish, and you know, some days her styles were a bit of a hit and miss. Some days are good, some days are really bad, but Mom Kiza gave us what we wanted to see. The next show we're going to be rating is Own Your Throne by Tsiiii. I'm gonna give this show a solid 5. Like, no. Wait, what is going on there? Like, there were just so many things that were wrong with the show. It's actually so shocking. First of all, let's talk about how much there wasn't any content. I am fucking tired of seeing Asante. Like, I was tired. I spent 20 minutes watching Asante get a bath. Get a bath, guys. I spent 20 minutes watching people not finding Boiti and Boiti being found. The whole show was centered around, she spent like 30 minutes being upset about her flight. That's all we watched. We got to Seville and saw them do like the awards, and that was it. Like, then it was just talking. Then it was just eating and talking, and you know what? Bobby's mom and dad were kind of like really entertaining for me, but it was not nice to see how black people are portrayed for reality TV. So I'm glad that theirs was very short, but I do feel like Bobby brought in a little bit of here and there, but there really was no content with Boiti's show, and yeah, it gets a solid 5 from me. Like, they could have done so much better in terms of content, but they really didn't do anything. We didn't see her do anything. The next show is Have Faith. Okay. If there was ever a show that was wrong from the start and was wrong all the way till the end, it was Have Faith. It was a bit too much. Okay, if it wasn't from like the really fake fights to Faith wanting to be a rapper, and my boy, so you're wrong, bro. You're wrong. You're wrong, my boy. Timber, you're wrong. Faith's show from me gets a solid 4. Like, those are the types of shows that should just remain concepts. And I mean that in the best way possible. Now, I stand a queen. Like, you guys need to understand, I've been standing Faith for a really long time. Since she was in the Pro Twickers, since she was performing at that other club, yes, Leka, Mo Albertine. I've been standing Faith, but I know when something just isn't right. And there were a lot of scenes in that show that just didn't connect. The fight between her and Kim, the fact that like Faith was Gorapas crying, but Gorapas laughing when Kim was telling her that she, you know, something happened to her in the past. And let's be honest, Faith probably already knows that. Why are we like, really? Faith had to drag those tears from Marabasta to come out, and they still only made it halfway. They didn't fall all the way to the ground. They were just like, no. Faith was just like, I can't do it. Like, it was shocking for me because I expected her show to kind of really blow up. I really thought that Faith's show would take off because Faith is she's a big influencer, and she's kind of like a big deal in South Africa in terms of her body, and you know, and she's been very controversial over the years with her friendships and all that stuff, and you know, being like affiliated with American artists. So I genuinely, I was like, good sis, bring the tea. What happened between you and Tebogo Tobejane? And does it have anything to do with French Montana? I thought that was the tea that we're going to spill. I genuinely thought when you guys had that friendship talk, you guys were going to bring Debucho to the table, because that's what we want to see. That's her real life. So, you know what, MTV, if you guys are just going to give out reality shows, you might as well give one to me, hey? Like, if every day, and I think another thing with South African reality TV is that they don't get sponsored. So the whole going on trips and stuff like that, as we see on reality TV in America, they get sponsored trips by the show to go places, to do things, and there is a lot of thought process that goes behind producing a reality show. So for me to kind of see how dirty BET and MTV did my girls, I was not vibing with that. The next show that we're going to be reviewing is Madame and Mercy. Okay, now, from the solid 6.57 that Real Housewives of Johannesburg was sitting at, I am definitely giving Madame and Mercy a solid 5.5. Like, that show is literally so average with just a hint of imali, and it's kind of like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on over here? What's happening, vibes? And now you see, the thing is, I like Madame and Mercy. I like the duo, and I was really hoping to get something out of their show. So when I got nothing, the one thing that I'm getting effortlessly is style, guys. Impahla, Versace, hey? Louis Vuitton, Burberry, all of them, they're rocking their labels, bruh. Guys, if you want to be on my show, you guys should see them every week, week in, week out. It's just brands on brands on brands, and that is why I watch Madame and Mercy, because you know, those two women, they can put a fit together, man. A nice fit. On some days though, Madame is questionable, even Mercy was questionable, but some days very few days, occasionally they look good. Annually, bi-weekly. Look, the season is still playing, so if I do find any other South African reality TV shows that I'll review, I'll definitely give them another ranking, but they're definitely sitting in the 5s as well. They're definitely sitting in the 5s. But anyway, the next show that we're going to be reviewing is Daenerys Diary. Daenerys Diary gets a solid 9. What are you even talking about? Daenerys Diary gets a 9. Did you guys see her walking up while Lumash was starting? Mom, now Daenerys gave us her life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Daenerys deserves this 9 because Daenerys and her family, honestly, they gave us reality TV. We could literally be going with Daenerys to her store or like to her designer or whatever, but it was such good TV. And the thing is, it's everyday problems. They didn't need to make up a script as they went along, but the fact that within their daily lives there's so much drama and controversy. Is it controversy or controversy? It made for good TV. And the thing is, Daenerys Diary lasted 3 seasons, I think 3 if not 4. So they made for amazing TV. Like, they made amazing TV. Daenerys, no, you did good, sis. I'm not saying come back, but you did good. You did good. Okay guys, the next show we're going to be reviewing is Lexis Way, and I'm going to give Lexis Way a solid 8. And the reason why I'm going to give Lexis Way a solid 8 is because I really think Lexis Way is also another one who's produced good content from actual reality TV. I don't watch Lexis Way show a lot, but I did watch season 1, and I did kind of think the whole relationship thing with Cedric was a little played out, but season 2 and season 3 is where like Lexis Way kind of started to unravel. We started to see Lexis Way's work ethic and, you know, his family dynamics, his issues and stuff like that. So that for me is really what captured me, and the fact that you could see that it was real. Like, his issues with his family was real. It was not made up for TV. So to bear your life on TV like that is a lot to do, especially Tinala, where it's taboo. So I'm gonna give Lexis Way a solid 7. I think he's going very far. I think he's gonna be the next Daenerys Diary. So Lexis Way show is good. Okay, the next show that we're going to be reviewing is Somizi. And I'm definitely going to give Somizi a solid 7. I think Somizi is also another one who gives us great content. And I don't know if it's because Bing Bonang and Somizi's Diary, is it Somizi's Diary, are produced by more or less the same person because of how they kind of like structured, as in comparison to the ones Sabo Boy did, because those ones are horrible. That was just like bottom tier TV. Like, I don't know, but anyway, I think Somizi gets a solid 7 from me, and Somizi gets a solid 7 because he's also another one who is like reality TV suits him, like he bears his heart out. But Somizi gives us content, guys. We see him doing things, the planning of the wedding, that was great. Somizi gives us the content. We see him go out, we see him in his natural habitat, which is something we don't see in a lot of influencers, celebrities, especially this side. We don't have celebrities this side. But yeah, Somizi gets a solid 7 from me. The next show is Being Bonang. Ugh. Being Bonang gets a solid 6. And I know I'm saying 6 because I love you, Queen Bee. Please don't block me. Please don't block me. Bonang's gonna get a 6 from me, and this is because, not because of on the 9th of January, no. She's gonna get a solid 6 from me because Bonang's show was too work focused. We didn't really see Bonang's personal life. Like, we just saw her go to meetings, go to DNA, go here, go there. We never saw her with a boyfriend. We never saw her chilling without makeup. I've never seen Bonang without makeup on that show. But Bonang gets a solid 6 from me. I think she does need to showcase herself a little bit more. She did get like more than 1 season, which was great because a lot of people stan Bonang, and Bonang is a superstar icon type things, Naomi Campbell things up there. So we're gonna watch because it's Bonang. We're gonna watch. I'm not gonna stop watching Bonang. I'm sorry. The next show I'm definitely going to be talking about is Zodwa Wabantu, and Zodwa Wabantu gets a 6.5 from me, son. And I'm gonna tell you why Zodwa Wabantu beats Bonang, because Zodwa Wabantu was being real in all of it. I think the show was horrible. I think the show was horribly produced, but it was nice to see Zodwa go from kind of the rags to riches story, but she was sexually liberated. She's sexually liberated. She's living freely. Like, I want to live vicariously through her as that carefree sister babes that told us the story of Kanyimba. You know what, Zodwa Wabantu, actually, that's part and parcel as to why I watched the show, because she had a thing with Kanyimba's man, Mandla Mthembu, the back then millionaire. So it was nice to see how she was like, yeah, I'm having a mazukai, and it was nice. The show was real. There was a whole lot of authenticity. So she definitely gets a 6.5 from me. Now the last show I'm going to be reviewing is The Wenging Corner, right? So now, unfortunately, and I'm so sorry to Eno in advance, but unfortunately I didn't get to watch The Wenging Corner because I don't know why, but I've known Eno for a long time. If any of you don't know who Eno is, Eno Machichana is like an influencer, is like a media personality and things like that. So he had his own TV show on Moja Love called The Wenging Corner. And to be honest with you guys, that show is so rich, but it's my type of content. I only saw the reunion. I never got to see the actual show. I always missed it. But I saw the reunion, so I decided, let me just watch a little bit of it. And guys, the drama that is within there. Eno's man was cheating with Eno's friend, slept with Eno's friend that day. Like, things were just hectic. I would definitely give The Wenging Corner a solid 6. I think Eno had great content, but because it was on Moja Love, and I think because, I don't know if he got, I think he deserved more views, and I think he deserved more hype on social media, because that show was full of drama. That show was full of drama. They kind of ratched down low dirty drama that everybody loves. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, The Wenging Corner, if they do get a second season, which I hope to be a part of, I'm joking. If they do get a second season, I'm definitely keen on seeing what Eno has to bring to the table for us. But honestly, Eno, you were doing great, sis. Dump that nigga. That nigga ain't shit. He don't deserve you. He a thought butt. Thank you. And your friend's also pretty tricky too for sleeping with him, so whatever. And that's it, guys. That's the end of the video. Those are my reviews on some of my favorite South African reality TV shows. If you guys do want me to review other TV shows, definitely comment down below and I'll do that for you guys. But until then, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.